Burna Boy is going viral right now because he made a viral song about this young lady, Sophia, who wanted him to buy her a Lambo. Okay? So hey beautiful people, how you are doing today? It's your girl Destiny here and welcome to my channel. How have you all been? Hope you guys are doing great. So for the past couple of days, like, these artists are just going off. So Burna Boy is out here with another Nigeria socialite, almost like the future and gorgeous though situation. But yeah, this one is happening here in Nigeria, and this has gotten a lot of people talking. So in Nigeria, socialite and Instagram model, social media influencer Sophie, an audio has been released of her making a call, talking to her friend on the phone, and explaining what transpired between her and Burna Boy and Lamborghini. So in this long voice note, which I'm going to try and play as much as I can, so you want to listen to it to the end. It's Sophie literally talking to her friend on the phone, telling her friend how Burna Boy was chasing her and how Burna Boy was promising her heaven and earth just so that he can bang her. And eventually, back and front, the banging happened. Burna Boy promised to get her a Lamborghini because she was planning to get herself a Lamborghini. But in all, Burna Boy did not get her the Lamborghini. Eventually, after this voice note came out, Sophie eventually got herself a Lamborghini. So I just want to put it out that she got herself the Lamborghini, even though Burna Boy did not get her the Lamborghini. And this has struck an entire conversation of her sleeping with Burna Boy because of Lamborghini. Burna Boy bringing Chloe to Nigeria, yet he's messing around. This has also struck the conversation of Burna Boy responding to her. Burna Boy has even gone to the studio to make a song about her, saying that why is she crying because he did not buy her a Lamborghini and all that. And this whole conversation, for me, I find it really, really interesting. Okay, so let's go check out the voice note, people's response, and then Burna Boy's response to Sophie, and then we'll come back and talk, because some people are clapping for Sophie, some people are like, no, she's a prostitute. So yeah, let me know what you think down in the comment section.
Telling me that, oh, apparently, like, she's dating Manny. That apparently Manny, that's Bona's guy.
Oh,
that
okay.
apparently that Manny is telling her that Bona is looking for me and all of that in Lagos. And he's been asking about me, telling them they should please invite me out. He wants to meet me, That's how, obviously I didn't even answer that period.
Yeah.
Then one time, I think the next week, right, she had called me. She was always texting me about it. I'm like, when I do my hair, I don't mind meeting him. I mean, friends when I do my hair. That's how the next thing, the owner of one strip club, Bayrock, started calling me like, hey, please, are you alone? I need to speak to you. I said, well, like, oh, somebody wants to meet you, please. I'm like, who? He's like, Burna, he has been disturbing him.
Oh, wow.
Blah, blah, blah. I said, all right, no wahala. I've heard you. That whenever I come out, next time I come out, I will just like
say hi.
One stone to kill two birds. You can invite him when I'm I'll tell you. That's how I went out the first night. That I went to because the owner of the strip club was telling me I should please not meet Burna through Ama, because he wants, obviously I knew that he wanted to make money. So he wants the situation when he brings Burna will come and then Burna will spend money. And I said, okay, no problem, that's fine. So that day Ama was messaging me. I said, you know what? I'm going to go to Bayrock. You can meet me at Bayrock. You can bring Burna there. I'll also, like everybody that has been calling me, they should all just come there and meet me. After I went to Bayrock, after the party, Burna started telling me that let's go home. I said, I'm not going home. That's how she was telling them, the security, to stay with me. Let's drive behind their convoy. As soon as I entered my car, I drove home. He started calling me, where are you? I said, oh, I'm going home. He's like, okay, I should send my address. His driver is going to come and pick me up. I said, no problem, I'll send the address. He kept on calling me. I didn't pick up his call. I just went to bed. I woke up that morning. I messaged the owner of Bayrock was calling me like, that Burna has been texting him that, oh, I'm rude. I didn't even say anything about me going to bed. I just stopped picking up his calls. Blah, blah, blah. Apparently, the owner of Bayrock gave him my number. That's how I said, I'll text him. Because me, I didn't know what to say again after I did what I did. Like, I don't know what to say and I didn't want to talk again. That's how I sent a message. When I sent a message, I saw that he had blocked me. I moved on from it. The second day, the Scott guy started calling me again. I said I should come out. There should be an explanation. I went out. That second day, the second time again, I still did not go home with him. I went home. I think that's why he never unblocked me. We went out. I went home. Nobody reached out to anybody. Scott was trying to go, like, let's go home with him. Let all of us go. I said, I'm not going anywhere. As I went home, that's how, like, Burna traveled. Me and him would not speak. In fact, obviously, I told you he blocked me the first day. So I didn't even bother reaching out to him. That's how, when he now came back to Lagos, I was at Secret Palace with one guy. So he was rushing to work. That Ebuka guy that you met, that fat guy. So he was rushing to work, right? So Amma is like, oh, please, let's stay. The money is upstairs. Let's just go and continue our party that she does not want to go. I said, no, Ada. So went upstairs. Burna was there. Burna started calling me and she just come and sit beside him. He was not talking. This was after like 3 months. So that Manny told him I'm trying to buy a Lambo truck. I should have just said that to him. That he would have gotten it for me. How much is a Lambo truck? Just that I shouldn't tell anybody about it. That he wants to be my guy. That trust me, you're going to end up loving me. I should just give me a chance. Just talking long.
Yeah.
When I got home that day, I left them again. Went home.
Yeah.
Amma started calling me that Burna came to Manny's house. He's saying she should call me. Me, I swiped. I saw the message. I didn't pick up her calls or anything. Like it was Burna. I told her the next day, like, also what he was saying. She's like, babe, you should take him seriously. It's him that bought Steph London, Kulinan. He actually spent girls, blah, 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 blah. I was like, we'll see. Me, I don't should really take artists. Like, they don't really do this for me in my life. I even told Burna that day, I'm like, the second day Burna called me, let's go out. We went to Boho, the private room. I told him after the private room. He's like, okay, sure. I met him there. He was talking. I said, like, to be honest, I don't really like to follow artists because they don't really do anything for me. Like, they don't really do anything. He's like, trust me, I'm a gang an artist. Trust me. Second day, I went home. Third day, he had called me to come somewhere. I didn't answer him. Then one time, I guess he called me again. Amma was like, Burna says that you are playing games with him. Today, you come around, you go home. Instead of us all going home, they are playing games with him. I should take him seriously. I should just try and, like, just take him seriously. Like, trust me, like, just see how it goes with him.
Yeah.
So, I know what happened and all. So, the next time we hung out, I went home with him and all of that. We're already talking after, like, obviously, Burna and I were talking because Amma had sent him my number. One of the days she was trying to reach me and I wasn't picking up. He collected my number from her and started trying to reach me himself.
Yeah.
So that's how we're speaking, but, like, obviously, I'll be leaving them. I'm going home. I'll wake up. Hey, what are you doing today? Let's see. And well, that's how eventually I decided I agreed to see him. After the club, we now went home and all of that. Now, I'm just like, whatever happens. We knocked and all of that because he has already sold me a lot of dreams and all of that. I was like, no problem. Like, he can be like one of my guys. He's a celebrity. Know how to code it. I'll be getting money from him. He should do his own things. I have my own relationship.
Exactly.
That's how. When that morning I wanted to leave, he was like, oh, don't go. I'm like, no, I'm going. I went back home and all. The next thing, I didn't even like being around him because when I was going to his house, the security guy was like, oh, no phones allowed and all of that. I'm just like, the fuck? I don't want to be here. It was like money that came and said, oh, don't touch the phones and all of that. Burna was like, oh, sorry. I was already irritated by all of that. Because honestly, I hang out with Wiz a lot. Like, nobody come and tell me, give me phone and all of that.
And you don't even post.
I don't post. Who wants to be on your fucking, like, who wants to stand out? Like, are you fucking kidding? Do you know that's how the next thing, I was chill. That's how I went home. I was meant to travel that week. I had told him I'm about to buy my car or my money. We're always talking like every day. Talk. He would tell me, send me what you're doing. I will send him a timed message on WhatsApp. We're chatting. That's how, like, I think he was having one issue with Acme or something. He told me that he's going through a lot right now. And blah, blah. I let him finish sorting. I asked him about my car. He's like, oh, he's in Abuja right now. He's going through a lot. When he's done sorting out that thing, he'll come to Lagos. He'll sort me out and blah, blah, blah. I said, all right, no problem. I traveled to America. I messaged him, oh, what's going on with my car? He's like, calm down. Oh, I'm supposed to be in LA, blah, blah, blah. I said, no problem. I came back to Lagos and I messaged him like, I'm about to pay for my car. Me, I already set up my mind. If I actually pay for my car without him giving me any money, I'm actually going to block him.
Yeah.
Because what the heck? Like, what am I doing with? Like, literally, like, you said you're going to take care of me. You said a lot of things. Like, do this one, do that one. So I don't even want, especially the fact I told you that I don't mess around with artists because you guys talk too much. I would be expecting at this stage you've come up in life. Like, you would not
want to exactly.
Point or anything. That's why he was like, oh, he's on his way to LA right now. He's going to call me once he lands. He never called. He texted me, oh my God, I'm so sorry, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, no, wahala. I want to pay for my car, like, this week, please. Like, what's going on? He's like, oh, trust me, I'm coming to Lagos on Thursday or whatever. We'll see when I come. That Thursday week, he didn't come to Lagos. He didn't say anything. I just blocked him. That's the day I even paid for my car. I blocked him. Now, fast forward to like, okay, he now came back to Lagos after I paid for my car. Obviously, Amma is saying money, right? So if she doesn't want to hang out with Wiz, like whenever I go with Wiz and Wiz's table is really packed, she'll be like, okay, let's go and hang out with money. I'll say, oh, let's go. Me, I'm like, I'm hanging out with money because it's your boyfriend. I don't want any situation where when I said Burna is ready to give me my money for my car that he promised me and all of that.
Yeah.
Bro, that's how I was sitting down. I was like chilling. Burna would send money to me, like cash. I should pay strippers. I didn't collect the money. There was time I went out. He gave the guy that was trying to go and pee because he was hanging with Burna. He went to go pee. Burna was trying to do chairs with me, trying to like form whatever. I didn't do the chair. I said no, I wasn't gonna do it. The next thing, that is how like, bro. And I'm thinking about it. Like, Amma knew about this the whole time. You're seeing money. Money is Burna's best friend. If Money had spoken to Amma, if Amma had put pressure, like, no, it was me who were calling the whole time, and he promised my friend this one, and all of a sudden he just like didn't do what he promised my friend, and all of that. Like, if Amma was telling Money, like, nah, that's not nice, but Money would have actually spoken to Burna and said, like, bro,
of course,
they're best friends, like, bro, like, no, be like that, now. At least find something, like, that she blocked you because of this now. Like, do you understand? Like, she blocked you because of this. Like, if you had done this, people shouldn't have, speak like the truth. They both completely removed themselves from the issue. After they were the ones that were blowing up my phone, I didn't say anything because at the end of the day, I'm like, it's not when I met Burna I started balling. I bought my watch. I know Amma must have gone to go and tell me I bought my watch. I bought my car. Burna was selling money that, he saw it on the blogs. I bought my car. Fast forward to like, recently, like, okay, so like last week, Burna flew in one girl like that, one called Chloe.
Yeah, I saw it, yes.
To Lagos. So yeah, Amma was telling me, Chloe is even coming to Lagos. Burna wants to do one dinner thing for her. Amma knew that I bought my watch and she knew the person that bought my watch. So I don't know if she went to go and tell Manny. That's why Burna went to go and buy a watch for the girl or something. Because I'm wondering why he bought her a watch when I bought my watch. Like trying to form like, all these ones are small things. I mean, the watch he bought for her is not as expensive as my watch, and it's an AP he got her. But I'm just like, why would he just think randomly to buy a watch?
Yeah,
He's not giving. Do you know that's how like me? I was just waiting because I remember the guy I'm seeing now, that young guy I told you about, his best friend Derek. Amma was seeing that guy. That was even before I even met. Amma became my life. Entered my life.
Amma is everywhere,
bro. Like she was seeing this Derek guy, right? But the Derek guy didn't take her seriously. So now he's dating. He was dating. In fact, she found out that he was dating another girl. He stopped responding to her messages because
I'm very sure Amma tells Manny bad things about you. That's just it.
I don't understand because I'm just thinking there's a day like we went out.
That's what happened.
I was trying to do cheers with me, and I'm like, no, I don't want to do cheers. Like, and then man is like, well, I said, yo, like, Shebi said you were going to buy my Lambo. You should buy my Lambo.
She's the one that made him not buy you that Lambo. Let me just tell you.
I'm just thinking about it. I'm just like, if you actually like were with
your friends,
no way I wouldn't have gotten something from that.
Exactly.
You would have actually told your guy like, yo, that's not nice. Like, it doesn't make any sense. It's not a good look like for your guy. Like, why would he promise? Is that how?
And he would have just even taken you so serious.
I just feel
like wicked.
Is this because of I'm hanging out with you that you actually feel like you can? I'm not a
regular
babe.
Like you're not. I told you from beginning. It's not like I'm maybe telling you what to do or what not to do. I told you from beginning. That girl takes people's shine. She enters people, break them, and leave. But you don't used to hear. He told me, let me give her benefit of that girl is bad news. Let me tell you, since I've known you, Chinwe can't get something. Since I know you last year to this year, you've not been appearing nice. I told you when you wore one red clothes, and you told me, there's what you told me. If it was not nice, you won't post it. That people said it was nice. I laughed. See, take your life back from 2023 and now. You see that Amma has taken a lot from you. Publicity. She does not want you to drive that Lambo. She will spoil your name to Burna. That's why Burna did not buy that thing. If not, in not go anywhere, not follow that witchcraft.
Like, I was telling this girl, like, I'm not a small girl. I'm confused that you think
Amma was supposed to reach your leg. Was she supposed to even come close to you in any way?
That's what I was telling my friend. I'm like, I know how you struggle to be my friend. And then you're my friend.
And you told me, I told you, don't follow this girl.
You just wanted to come very closely to my life to see what's going on.
Remember when we were going to that, we were going out on that, she told me to follow you. Immediately I told you. I told you I'm not going because of Ama. There are people you don't bring, like, I know everybody will say, your sister is now rolling with Ama. She just lose guard herself. I like your one-man squad.
I'm going back to it too.
No,
Let me finish telling you what's
Okay.
going on now. So like, but now this situation I'm telling you about, the guy she was seeing that's dating like my guy, right? Sorry, the guy that she's seeing that's best friends with my guy.
Yeah.
When he tried to do something for his girl that he's seeing now, he had invited Ama's sister. And UC invited me to go for it. I'm like, UC, it doesn't make any sense. This your friend didn't treat my friend right. There's no way I can go for it. Ama is my friend. Like, it doesn't make any sense me showing up there.
You see, you standing for her
out there. Wait, no, look at stupid girl. That's UC was what's her name? I was telling me, how dare Derek think he can invite my sister to an event he's doing for his girlfriend? Like, is he crazy?
Oh wow.
Now, fast forward to like last week, you went for an event Burna was doing for his girlfriend. And the funny part, yeah, she went for it. And I'm like, what the heck? And she was saying,
have you seen that she's not your friend? Have you seen she's not your friend?
I'm just like, am I overreacting? Because
no, you're not overreacting, because if she's your friend, she...
You are the one that introduced this guy. You saw that he fucked up. You are going for a whatever to honor
for another girl that he flew in.
This is not even money doing something directly, or that Burna's mom is doing something.
Another babe, knowing everything, no.
Do you know that this girl was saying, that she told me and I said she should go? I said, I told you to go because I tell you not to go.
Not to go, exactly. What was she expecting you to say?
Well, what were you expecting me to say? And why? Like, if I tell you to jump into fire, will you jump inside fire?
Very
like,
stupid
like
girl.
You don't know what is right to do and what is wrong to do. Like, this babe actually went for this party. She was even tricking me. She showed me her, Burna, and then...
Can you imagine? Because she wants to be...
in the elevator, I finding out it was her sister that even did
the video.
Things.
The decoration.
Yes, for Burna.
Oh my God.
But she never included that in the story she was telling me. And I'm just like, you never even told me your sister.
This girl is wicked though.
Happening.
She has already planned to go for the event since before telling you. She has planned everything.
She went for that night. She was telling me, I don't even know to do my makeup. I said, I knew that she wanted to go for it. So I'm like, go if you want to go. Like, there's nothing you can go. Do you know that's how she went? I didn't think she would go for it too. Because I'm not going to tell you not to go.
Of course.
So let me get this straight. Sophie was promised a Lamborghini by Burna Boy. Burna Boy didn't keep the promise, but still hit, which is weird as hell, and it is some childish behavior, but you know, the little D-writing Nigerian boys are gonna be like, oh shit, about this. Obviously, that is a huge expectation. So for him to promise it, and for her to also faithfully believe it, is crazy. Also, this Sophie chick apparently has a boyfriend. Probably there was nothing special happening in that relationship anyway for her to have, done him dirty. Because at the end of the day, he's probably doing her too. And then there's this one peace whatever girl on Twitter that's like trying to tease Chloe and be like, Burna Boy's cheating on you. He lost. I mean, I don't know, because some of these girls go back to these niggas. So I really couldn't tell you. But long story short, Chloe girl. Chloe, I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. Forget about Nigerian men. I know you like the hood aesthetic and the ghetto guys, but ever perchance thought about not doing that? Anyway, that's just me. That's personally me. Comment down below what your thoughts on this Burna Boy, Sophie, Lambo, Reginald thing is.
Wonder shall never end. I'm sorry, but if you are my friend and I call you and I'm giving you gist about my life, I'm telling you my life story, and you are at the back of that phone just doing oh wow, you are a corporate. You are an up. You have to be an up. Because there must be a reason why you are not talking. Why are you not I'm telling you things. You are not saying anything. All of a sudden, like you are mute. Why? Could it be that you are doing something you're not meant to be doing? You're not trying to
implicate yourself.
Cobalize yourself? Because you and I both know that we should be talking more than this. Why are you letting me do all the talking? God forbid I continue that conversation. That is the minute in which I'm going to cut it down. Because, fear will no fear friendship. Oh.
This is the exact part where Burna Boy should go to Sophia to ask from her tips on how to walk it like she talks it. Because a lot of you just be talking, you can't walk it. And the gag about this issue is that girl, she's so humble. A lot of us are guilty of requiring things that we cannot provide for ourselves from other people, from other men. But this girl could, and she asked for it. What a humble request. Because you know the gag? If I could provide myself a Lamborghini, what I would be requiring from any man that comes within 10 feet of me is 2 kidneys and 1 lungs, because 2 kidneys is not enough. He has to add 1 lungs to it. Instead, we somehow want to shame this girl, when the real issue is this grown man who has solicited for sex, lied to get it. Like, that is basically theft, isn't it? I knew nothing about her life before, but now she has just earned my maximum respect. Okay. That's a humble queen. That's a humble African queen. Bye. I was just preparing for the gym and I got pissed.
So Burna Boy is going viral right now because he made a viral song about this young lady, Sophia, who wanted him to buy her a Lambo. Okay? So she got her cheeks clapped. And for her cheeks getting clapped, she wanted a Lambo. That doesn't sound like a good deal to me, ever. It don't even sound like it's a good deal for a handbag or paying rent. For your cheeks getting clapped? You should be paying Burna Boy to get your cheeks clapped. He's the star here, not you. And here's the problem with where we at. And I'm glad Burna Boy made this song and didn't buy no Lambo. We need to understand where we are. Guys, I'm going to be honest with you. Don't be buying anything. Don't be paying for nothing. Save that money for someone that's going to be there with you when you're on the mountaintop or in the valley low. And trust me, she ain't. She ain't going to be there. So listen very carefully, gentlemen. It is an honor and a privilege for women to sleep with you, especially when you made something of your life and yourself. It's an honor and a privilege. You owe nothing unless you agreed to something. He didn't agree to a Lambo. She wanted a Lambo and she didn't get it. So now she's upset. So he, as an artist and as a creator, just made a great song about it. Now he's performing it in his shows. So let me get this straight. He got her cheeks. She got no Lambo, and he's making money off the song that he created off of her cheeks. It's a good day.
If you sleep with a man in exchange for a Lamborghini, that qualifies as prostitution. The glorification of intimacy in exchange for money, in exchange for other materialistic things, puts women's lives at risk. And I need you people to understand that every single time you go to that man's house where you have to submit to him because he is physically stronger than you, and in this case, he is even wealthier than you are putting your life at risk, particularly in a country where wealthy men get away with harming women every single day. And I'm in no way judging Sophia, because sex work is one of the oldest professions in history, and people have always exchanged intimacy for money, particularly women. And she's not out here telling women to do the same thing. She was not public about this. This was exposed by a so-called friend. I am judging women who are actually praising this type of behavior. To imagine that there are women out here actually glorifying what she did, saying that she still got herself the Lamborghini, when she actually only slept with this man because she wanted money from him. And in her own words, she was going to live her life and he was going to live his life. She was going to have a boyfriend, but she knew that he could be someone that would give her money, and he promised to buy her a Lamborghini. And some are even calling it high standards. And no shade to Burna Boy. I don't care about how rich he is, but anyone that is interested in dating a man like him that has publicly humiliated women over and over again, that has allegedly been to a club where he was interested in a married woman and physically assaulted the husband because the married woman said, "I'm married." A man that constantly involves himself in drama online with women, that does not prove that you have high standards. It actually proves the opposite. And the next thing is to be a beautiful woman like Sophia, who is clearly not attracted to this man, and to only sleep with him because he made promises to you, as you said, also proves that you clearly needed the money. Because if you were so independent and rich and happy and blessed, you would not have to force yourself to sleep with a man you don't want to be with, because you had met him several times and still did not want him, just to get something you could already get. Because as far as I know, we don't see DJ Copy or other children of rich people who have access to wealth out here being accused of sleeping with men for money, because they do not have to. And some people are even ridiculous enough to compare it to a normal relationship where you would ask your partner for money or you would ask someone else for money. The only reason the encounter, the intimate encounter took place was because she wanted money from him. That is the difference. If you're with your partner, even with your friend, with your mother, you ask them for money, the relationship was already going to exist regardless. But in this case, she was not even getting a relationship in exchange. They were not even in a relationship. They were never going to be in a relationship. And she knew that. She only did it to get money. That is prostitution. And that's fine, because prostitution is a profession in a lot of places in the world, but let's not try to make it look like something it's not and call it classy, call it having standards, because that is a line of work. And some of you need to ask yourselves, if your daughters should make such choices, would you approve of them? And I know some of you are so morally corrupt that you will actually agree, because you would actually follow the devil to hell if he only dangled a few dollar notes in front of you. So don't answer the question if that is the case. Okay. But a lot of you would rather you be able to provide your daughter with a comfortable life so that she doesn't actually need to sleep with a man she doesn't want to sleep with just for money. So clearly, your moral compass should somehow tell you that her having to do that is a little sad. With the rise of sprinkle, which I fully support because I'm a sprinkle girly, but people take it to the extreme by thinking that as long as you get money, it doesn't matter what a man does to you, how the man treats you, whether in the process he has tarnished your name, he has done things that will affect you in the future, as long as you live with money, because poverty has made it that some of you only think about money. And that shows that you're spiritually and financially poor. You're poor in every sense of the word. And I know some people will say, oh, you did not criticize Burna Boy, you've only spoken about the woman's actions. I'm not criticizing the woman. I'm criticizing how you people are reacting to her. And I don't think that I need to say anything about Burna Boy, because he has proven to us over and over again that he is irresponsible, he is not particularly kind to women, he is messy, he is childish, he's immature. Why would I need to elaborate on that when he has already shown it, and he's currently in the studio recording a song to diss this girl because she had to get herself a Lamborghini? What even baffles me, that as someone who doesn't seem to be doing this for the first time, because she said Burna Boy, she wanted him to be one of the men that give her money, how could she believe a man's empty promises? Promises that come with no evidence. How could you possibly think that something you want from him you will get after giving him what he wanted? You don't have a contract. It's not like he's obligated to do that, to give you the Lamborghini. How could you believe that he would do that? And that is my issue. We need to understand that when you give out intimacy in exchange for money, you are always at the man's mercy. It's not a legally binding agreement whereby you can actually go to court and say, he promised me this. You are constantly hoping that you get what you asked for, or you get what is worth the service you gave.
Burna Boy's response.
Saturday Kenya, man. Cholo. Lodi. Nadu. Mo sha so fun. If you not getting me, forget about it. I know by Lambo. Is that why I shout? Them be, yeah, them be. No, you see them, yeah.
Clearly, you say, I know by Lambo. Is that why you are shouting? Like I did not buy you the Lambo. Like, I guess you guys probably understand some of the pidgin is a broken English. I hope you guys understand. Please, if you guys don't, let me know down in the comment section. Maybe I'll try and do translation in any video like has to involve with a lot of pidgin. So let me know what you think about the story down in the comment section. Go ahead down in the comment section and share your thoughts. Love to know what you think. Are you with Sophie? Are you like happy that she got the Lambo herself? What are your own thoughts? Because I feel like the entire conversation, everybody has their own think piece, and it's like multiple things can be right at the same time at this point, because everybody has their point, and I feel like every point is being valid. So go ahead in the comment section and share your thoughts. Love to know what you think, but please, as always, be respectful. You're on this channel, we're allowed to disagree, but we do it in a very respectful way. So go ahead, feel free, share your thoughts. Okay, so yeah, it's my own take on this. Like, I understand the last creator that really broke it down. I love our own take, but the truth is that I personally, I'm of the opinion, I don't like, let me take it back. I am of the opinion that as a woman, before you get into any relationship with a man, ask yourself, how does that relationship benefit you? Even if it's financially, like,
just as far as benefiting you the way you want a relationship to benefit you, for me, that is just the goal. And in the case of Sophie, she is messing around with these men just for the financial benefit of it. And I do understand that. Yes, she's not really into Burna Boy like that, but she did it because of the promises and all those sweet words he has said. But I get it, and for me, I don't see anything wrong with that. Is that prostitution? Okay. The thing is that this is what these girls do, like, and they're not ashamed of it. It's something they do, they're proud of it. Some of them are able to take this money and build something amazing for themselves, but this is what they do. If you're in Nigeria, like, this is a common, and they have the very elite one of it. So I personally, do I think that, yes, Sophie is a big girl. Like, if you're in the Nigeria circle and you're in Lagos, you know Sophie is a big girl, like, period. Do I think she can afford the Lamborghini? Of course, yes, she did eventually. She got the Lamborghini herself. But I feel like the Lamborghini was a big deal for her, or a statement for her. And it will make, like, she'll be more, like, it will make sense if she can save her money and somebody else gets it for her. I feel like that was that scenario. I feel like she already has that vision, that goal, like, I'm getting a Lamborghini. But she just wished that um somebody would just pay chunk money of it, and I feel like that's why she messed around with Burna Boy. And for me, I don't see anything wrong with that personally, because we've seen our men do women dirty. But in the other case, she thinking that way, she been in the game like that, she been out on the street like that, and yet she feels like she can play the good girl and give up sex, and then Burna Boy will keep up to her promise and hoping her friend would talk on her behalf and all that. For me, I'm just like, girl, this is what you do for a living, so you should know and be able to stand your ground to do this. And this is where, when I talk, or like when we talk about women and all that, stay with me, okay? When I talk about women, relationship men and all that, a lot of women come off like very confident, they know what they're doing, they get it all together, they have the money. But sometimes our self-esteem sometimes play some part in some decisions we take. And I feel like our self-esteem kind of play in a decision she made for sleeping with Burna without Burna fulfilling any of his promise financially, even though she knew that the purpose she's going to mess with Burna Boy was for money. So for me, I feel like that's that place where you want to look a certain way, like you don't want to look desperate, but you're desperate. And this is where, like, I keep saying that a lot of women, I speak for women because that's what I am. A lot of women really don't live their authentic self. Even if they are even out on the street, they are messing with men for money and all that. Even at that, they still want some. They still seek some of this validation from these men. So they want these men to see them in a certain light, and they are not living their authentic self. And for me, if you know me, that's something I'm really big on: living your authentic self, living your truth, and all that. But I don't say anything. But she should have known better, knowing that she has to get her money first before she mess around, because it is what it is. It's the game you run. Then come to Burna Boy. Burna Boy is just childish. For me, it's just like, okay, like I don't know, it's just almost like the future thing. We all know Burna Boy, like, it is what it is. Like, who is surprised? Nobody is surprised. And the fact that he's even making fun of her and joking around with it and all that, that she's angry because he didn't buy her the Lambo. She eventually got herself the Lambo, and it is what it is. And people try to do the moral compass with her and like, oh, she's doing prostitution, blah 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 blah. The truth is that that broke man you're lying with is still getting sex for you, and he's still spending your money. So honestly, I don't see why anybody is like, oh, with the moral compass at this point. Like, girl, please take a back seat. If she's doing it and she's saying, like, please. For me, she just effed off the fact that she did not collect her money before she gave it to Burna. For me, that's just it. Anyway, not that I'm telling women to go into prostitution and all that, but for me is that do what works for you. Like, be very intentional when you're with this man. If you're messing with them for money and all that, we have established like a lot of this old love story relationship is just These men are very intentional with you. You can see what Burna Boy, they are very intentional. They know exactly what they want and they go for it. So as women, be honest with yourself and ask yourself, what do you want out of that relationship? And go for it. And for me, I feel like that's what people like Sophie, they are doing. Okay, so then people talking about our friend that released the tape. See, this is where, like, I really want to say that friend that she was talking to, that eventually, because why am I talking to you on the phone and then you're recording me? For me, that's just a huge invasion of my privacy. Like, no, it's a no. It's a no. I will not trust that friend. If I was Sophie, that friend, and even though that friend is the one saying that, oh, this my girl is this, she's a snake. Because how did that voice, why are you even recording me? First of all, why are you even recording me? Why? Why are you recording me? And even if you're recording me, did you tell me you're recording me? And how did the recording get out there on social media? Like, but maybe it could just be a stunt. Maybe Sophie wants it out there because immediately the clip came out, Sophie was buying a car. So I don't know. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about this story down in the comment section. Go ahead, go down in the comment section, share your thought, but please, as always, keep it respectful. Yeah, we're here to have conversation, okay? All right. Share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have banging conversations. So go on and share this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps YouTube to push up my content for more people to see. And that will be you supporting this channel and this girl here. So go on and do that. Subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Deuces.